everybody, welcome back. Finally another video. Sorry it took me long enough, but yeah, some stuff happened basically. So today I'm just drawing a little sketchbook page, some spreads, and it's gonna be characters from Reverse 1999. It's a game that I've been really into it for maybe a year or so, and genuinely I thought I was the only player on earth until like during my first semester I met this person who not only told me that they also liked this game but also introduced me to this whole scope of players, and I was so happy and grateful. And that even goes to another thing that happened throughout this was I went to Comic Fiesta for the first time ever. And Comic Fiesta was, how do I even explain it? It was a lot. The reason why I went there is because of this person told me that there's gonna be like a Reverse 1999 cosplay meetup, and I immediately say heck yeah. So I went to Taobao. I scrolled day and night trying to find a cosplay that not only fits me but also I like the character. So I ended up like choosing between Kakania or Fila, but I ended up choosing Kakania just because her outfit came out cheaper. So it took like a month for that cosplay to come. I was praying that it comes in time, but turns out it came like a month early. Like the Comic Fiesta is on December and it came on like mid-November, and I was so delighted. I tried it on, it was perfect, nothing to change. I was so excited. And then Comic Fiesta came. The day came. I woke up the earliest I've ever woken up to get ready, and then I went there with a couple of my friends, and immediately as soon as we arrived at the KLCC center thing, people cosplaying. Like, oh my god, this feeling, I missed it so much, since every convention that I've been through all this time is just like Comic Frontier, like also CF in Indonesia, and the feeling is really similar, but because there are definitely like different venues, the overall feeling of it is different. Yeah, so it happened, and let me just remember what happened. So I left the car. We left the car, and then my friend split with us because they did not get a ticket. So they were like, okay, meet me at the mall like as soon as we're done like going to the art market thing. So I'm like, okay, bet. So me and my and this other friend went in, and turns out there's two lines, I think 2 or 3, and 2 lines go to the main entrance. So it goes from like floor 1 to 2 to 3, while there's another line, a separate line, a way smaller line that says it goes straight to the art market. And me and my friend was like, Art, do you want to go from the first floor? And they were like, not really, I kind of just want to buy like the fan arts, you know. And we're like, okay, let's just go here then. It's way smaller, the line. So we ended up going there, and we literally end up being inside within 10 minutes of arriving. So it was really fast. There was no standing, loitering. It was really quick. We immediately walk up like the escalator and stuff, and then we're in, and we're like, okay, that's great. So we went in. I met a lot of like booths, and even like I met like Yune. If you guys don't know, she is one of like a really, really popular Love and Deep Space character. She's a Love and Deep Space fan artist, and she has been drawing them consistently and selling that sweet masterpiece of art in conventions, and I was wait, what did I buy in UNED? I think I bought like an art print. I will show the picture. I bought an art print. I think it was a Raphael art print. And yeah, because Raphael, my love, he is my love, my wife, and everything. And I bought it there. It was already an expense that I did not meet. It was literally an unthinkable one. Because the thing is, how I do conventions, at least art conventions, is that I make a what's it called, like a Word document, I guess, but I made it as like an Excel document in a way, where there's even the lines of like, this is like the booth number, and then the name of the booth, and then the picture of the thing that I'm gonna buy, and then the estimated price, yada yada. It's really meticulous and like delicate, and everything is supposed to be there. It's to maintain my spending. It's really helpful, especially if you have the document in your phone, so you don't have to use like internet and stuff, and you don't have to print it anyway. And yeah, it was already like an uncalled for purchase, so I'm like, oh, this is going so great. But like, turns out I did not do that much undocumented spending, so I actually still have like a bit of money when I left. But I think those money got spent in the end in like the mall, because I need to eat. I need to eat, guys. And the food was pricey as usual. Every time a convention happened, all of the prices of everything is so hyped up, janked up into like $10,000 or something. So yeah, we ended up going to the art market. We took like maybe an hour or something in there, and not even 15 minutes I've been in that art market, someone like patted me in the back, and then I was like, hello. Mind you, I was wearing this big hat, because Kakanya wears this huge hat, so I had to turn slowly. I'm like, hi, can I help you? And then there's this girl was cosplaying as, I think, Angel Devil from Chainsaw Man, and she came up to me. She's like, are you Kakanya from Reverse? I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, oh my god, can I take a picture with you? Bro, my ego, oh my god, I love it when I cosplay and someone came up to me to ask for a picture. That ego boost of the day. And we took a picture, we chatted a little bit, we were like, yeah, your outfit is so cool, yeah. And then we part ways. And then not long after, my friend mentioned like, oh, bro was hungry, so okay, let's go to like the food area, the F&B area. And the F&B area, not only that it's really full, because like everything, every chair, every desk, everything is full. We ended up sitting on the floor. That is pure convention culture, is to eat on the floor. And we ate, and then I got like a message in my group. It was like, hey, the cosplay meeting is starting soon. People who is still on their way, please come here. And I'm like, oh yeah, crap, I almost forgot. So I went there, I said goodbye to my friend for a bit, and I'm like, okay girly, you can stay here, but I need to go outside to this cosplay meetup. And like, they were like, alright, bet, have fun. So I did went out. So that is the first time I leave the venue, so to speak. I leave the venue, and turns out I've learned that people who go to Comic Fiesta specifically don't always buy tickets. They just sometimes just sit around outside of the actual venue, because the venue, the KLCC venue, is like, it's placed next to a mall. So legally, basically, if we're talking legal wise, they can just sit around in the mall and do nothing, and they can still technically cosplay, and they can still hang out with their friends, but they don't need to go to the actual venue. They don't need to go to the actual Comic Fiesta venue, where there's like the art markets and the performance and stuff. So a lot of my friends is basically like this. So like, they're basically, for example, they're a group of 5 people, like a friend group of 5 people. Maybe 1 or 2 people will get tickets to go in, and then everybody else either waits outside, and they send their money and like, hey, I want this and this and this from this booth, can you get it for me? Sure. Or like they just wait at the mall or whatever, so like only the 2 people who actually have tickets can go in, which is interesting because like during my Comic Frontier experiences, at least I didn't know that there's that many lobby con goers basically. I don't think that it's like bad, it's just really there's like way more people than I thought there would be, definitely. So I went to my cosplay meetup thing, so many reverse characters. I was so happy. My friend came as Rubushka and we took pictures. We took like an official picture all together, and during my walk from the convention to the cosplay meetup, I also got stopped multiple times by people for pictures, and I'm like, damn, guys, reverse really is like, it's I don't want to say it's unpopular, it's just kind of underground in a sense. Like people, I don't want to say people see it as a niche, but not only that, it's definitely not as popular as like say Genshin, Hoyoverse, or like Love and Deep Space and Alien Stage. There was so many Alien Stage merch. It was kind of fascinating, truly. And it's basically like that. We took pictures, it was amazing, and then I went home at maybe 7 p.m. We took the train because we have no money left. We physically have no money left, and we're like, we need to go home. How do we go home? And we were planning to take the LRT. Right. We need to get to the LRT, and then we need to take this 1.5 hour long trip in the train to get to like our neighborhood again. And turns out my friend, who is technically Malaysian, they forgot the way to get to the LRT, even though I remembered vividly that there is an LRT station underground Surya Mall. But anyway, like, set aside, we got lost for a little bit, and then we ended up like, this is an interesting place, so I need to walk around public, like the side of the road public that no one even knows there's a convention going on public, wearing like 3 layers of jacket, heels. At least I'm wearing like a normal colored wig in a sense, because like Hakanya's hair is like light brownish, so it looks semi normal, but it was a thing basically. And after that, it was great. And then we finally found the train, and we're like, oh yeah, okay, so we had to go here, here, and here. And then after a bit, we finally did find the train. We finally get on the train, and then we sat there. I think there was a picture. I'll put it in also. It's overall, the trip was 10 out of 10, might I add. Anyway, so that was Comic Fiesta for me. I'll probably also put in like my loot for the day, like Comic Fiesta loot, and I will try to tag every single artist that I bought. Surely I should have all of the documentations and stuff. Anyway, next is the New Year's. Not only that, I'm gonna post this almost to February, so I'm just gonna say right now, better late than never. Happy New Year's, guys. My New Year's, I went on a trip. It was a trip to one of my friends' hometowns, and it was, what was it? We don't even know what it was. It felt like we drank some cough medicine and we slept and we joined dreams, and that's what it felt like. So at what day was it? Was it like Wednesday? I think it was a Wednesday. Oh, it was on the 31st. On the 31st of December, me and 2 friends are planning to get to my friend's hometown by bus. It was a 3-hour ride, I think, or something. We're planning on getting to the bus station thing, and we were late. we were late, and we missed the bus. Basically, we missed our 8:30 a.m. bus, and then my friends was like, well, what can we do? And then we ended up buying new ones for 9:30, so we just had to wait an hour-ish there, and then that's it. And then we finally got to the bus. The bus is quite nice, actually. I wasn't shocked, but I was like, this is a nice bus, I had to admit, that type of thing. And I slept for like an hour and a half, or maybe almost throughout the whole trip. It was so nice because the bus is not really, it's not cold, but it's not hot, so it's just nice. And then you get swayed in the bus, so you just sleep. It was a nice trip. I had fun. And then we got there. My friend and their mom picked us up, and we immediately went New Year's Eve shopping for like the barbecue. We're planning on barbecuing, so we get to this supermarket. We bought meat, we bought like corn, we bought everything else that we might have to like fry under the freaking grill, and it was fun. I always enjoy going to supermarkets with friends because it feels so fascinating and freeing, and really, I want to say it's like you can just turn off your brain if you go to a supermarket with your friends, because something just is gonna happen, just something. And yeah, the New Year's Eve happened. We grilled. I took buttloads of pictures, and then we saw like the fireworks, and it was also amazing. And then we stayed there for a couple of days, so we hang out, get to like cool restaurants, eat new stuff, hang out some more in the cafes, and then we got home by bus again. And once we got back, it was, what was that? Was it like a Sunday? I think it was a Sunday. We got back, and it was so tiring. My body is physically unable to like move, so I was sleeping. I was planning on like, oh yeah, after this semester is done, since it's gonna be a holiday after the New Year's, we should hang out as friends, yada yada. And then turns out, boom, my parents was like, go home please, we bought you tickets to go home, hop on a plane right now. And I was like, okay parents, whatever you say, my parents, I will follow you. And I ended up at home, which was fun, which is great. Okay, being at home is always great. It was not great because the weather throughout my holiday at home was raining, which would be nice if your family is a type of person, those homebody type of persons who just stay at home. But not my family. They like to go out, and yeah, it was a whole thing. And after my holiday thing, I need to get back because the semester is going to start. And I got back like the day of I'm recording right now is Wednesday? No, it's Thursday. I'm recording on a Thursday, and I got back here in Sunday. Yeah. I know, on a Friday. Oh my god. Time and space and God, I know nothing. Anyway, I got back here on a Friday, and now it's a Thursday, so it's almost been a week since I'm back. I've been great and dandy. This is the kind of holiday that I wanted. It's just stay at home in my bed with my laptop, iPad, and phone, all opening different gacha games at the same time. Which leads me to another thing, game updates. I've been consistently playing reverse, like I said. I might even put my reverse ID in the description if you guys want to. Please add me, let's be friends. My favorite character is Shemaine and what's her name? Melania. Yeah. And Calabuana. Those Those top 3, oh my god, I would die for them, I fear. And also I've been playing Genshin again because of Iluga. People in my Twitter has been posting and drawing Iluga, and I'm like, who is this cutie? And then I got motivated on coming back, and I'm currently trying to go through the Archon quest. I just met Alice literally like earlier today, so pray for me that I don't die in that Dottore boss fight that I've been seeing everybody struggle. Anyway, and then what else? I've been playing N-Stars and Project Sekai again, but not as consistently as I'd hoped, because to be fully honest with you, I've been in a rhythm game slump. Truly, I don't know what it is. Maybe because I feel like rhythm game requires like 100% of my focus, because you're playing, you're actively playing and listening to the songs and stuff. You're playing rhythmly. So I've not been having enough time or even just enough willpower to be playing rhythm games, but I've been like trying to be consistent on it again. And what else? I haven't been playing Hades in a while. I might need to just open it up and just like, hey guys, miss me? I need to do that. And I just opened Love and Deep Space maybe like 3 days ago, just to do that big update, that house update that everybody's been quaking about, and it was good, I guess. To be fully honest with you, I don't think I'm ever going to be in that same mind space, in the same mind space of high school me when I opened Love and Deep Space for the first time, and I was obsessed with it. It was truly like Mystic Messenger Part 2, but turns out it was not Part 2 because I fell out of it. But I do still like the characters. If you guys can hear that ambulance sounding siren, I swear. Anyway, Love and Deep Space. Anything else that I need to update y'all about? I haven't been reading, sadly. Oh god, I literally just finished this series like 2 days ago, and I fear everyone in my friend group has been hearing me quaking about this. So there's this series called Interview with the Vampire in Netflix. Okay, to be fully honest with you, I learned or is even interested in it because of a certain edit on Twitter that I will try to find it, but if I can't, I'm sorry. It was just an edit about the characters, Louis and Lestat, and it was a line, there was a line, and because of that line, I was like, maybe I will watch it. What was the line? I think the line was like, you swam the Mississippi for me, and then it's like, I hate you, and then Lestat was like, as you should, or like you should be, and I'm like, oh, why yes, that is exactly what I'm looking for in a period vampire movie, and I enjoyed it. I actually started watching it on the plane, funnily enough, and I remembered I didn't know, to be fair, I didn't know it was gonna be like dun-dun, those type of things. So I was in the middle seat, mind you guys. I was in the middle seat. I was watching in my iPad, eating my food on the airplane, and then suddenly, boom, blood, boom, something else that I can't say here. I'm like, oh, interesting, right. It immediately hooked me, to be fair. But it was a really good watch. I was destroyed by once I finished the second season. and the third season, aka a new series, is gonna be here around April, and I'm so Just you wait, guys. I will update you on it. And yeah, just to go back to what is happening on the screen right now, I just finished sketching vertin and sonetto. I never know how to say her name. I just call her sonetto with that exact pronunciation. I don't know. She gives off massive kaching vibes, but like in a good way. Yeah, I think I enjoy her though. And then lastly, I just to fill up the page a little bit, I drew apple. Yeah, because why not? He is a silly goofy little apple. I should have drawn Regulus. Maybe if I wanted to do a part 2 of this page, I will draw definitely I will draw Regulus, I think. And just my favorites. Yeah, I'm so excited. Coming back to Interview with the Vampire, guys. I'm not well. Like, what was that? I don't know. What was that? It was crazy. I watched the last episode sobbing. Actually, it wasn't the last episode. It was the episode before the last episode. I was sobbing. It was Dead Poet Society all over again. I was enjoying it. Ha ha ha, he. This is spicy. This is drama. What happened? And then boom, that episode happened, and I'm like, goodness gracious, guys, you can't do this to me. And then just gives me one more episode and have me acting as if nothing has happened. It was tough. It was something, and yeah, it was definitely something. So knowing this, I think my semester is actually gonna start next week around 3 of February, I think. Yeah. And I just hope that and I finally have the same like time table with my friends, so I'm excited to be finally in the same class with them and be physically stressed and dead at the same time as them. Yippee! And maybe we can also like minimize group projects, because good god, that group project in the first semester broke my overall grade, I fear. Literally, because of that group project, I was like, I think I got like a B or a B plus instead of like an A, like everybody else. I'm still so pissy about it. I'm so sorry. But yeah, anyway, I think it's almost done. Thank you everybody for coming back, I guess. Thank you for coming back and watching me yap, and honestly watching me yap. Yeah, I guess so. Listening to me yap and then look at my new sketchbook, and maybe I will see you guys again when I see you. Goodbye.